At the friends gathering, my boyfriend's childhood sweethearts, Emily, was present as well. She glanced at the table full of food I ordered, wrinkled her nose, and said to my boyfriend, "Mikey, you know I don't like sour stuff." Without a second thought, my boyfriend called the waiter over to switch the dishes. Everyone was shocked, looking at me as if waiting for me to explode. Instead, I led the cheer, saying, "Wow, childhood sweethearts really do stick together. Should I go ahead and call the wedding planner?" Emily had just graduated from college and moved to the city where I lived. At that precise time, I had an acute appendicitis attack and needed surgery. As someone needed to sign the surgery consent form, my boyfriend, Michael Johnson, received a phone call. It was from Emily. She said she had arrived early and was at the airport, unable to find the exit, and needed Michael to pick her up. Michael tossed the pen aside, asked the nurse to take care of the surgery consent, and hurriedly left. I winced in pain watching him rush out and closed my eyes in resignation. When I woke up after the surgery, I glanced at my phone. Emily had posted a status update with a pouty selfie and a coincidental shot of Michael's arm as he drove. The caption read, "I knew Mikey would always be my honey." Michael had liked the post and commented, "Of course, I've always been with you." I put down my phone and closed my eyes again. It wasn't until the next day that Michael came to see me in the hospital room. He brought a bouquet, trying to surprise me, saying, "Tata, aren't they beautiful? Do you like them?" I endured the pain and looked at him expressionlessly. He pretended nothing had happened and continued, "These are the magenta Floyd roses you love." I had to search through several stores to find them. I pointed out, "I like amber rose. Floyd's are Emily's favorite." "What?" Michael said with an awkward laugh. "Well, they're all roses, right? They're beautiful, and you'll surely like them too." I was too tired to argue anymore and turned my head away to rest. In the past, I would have argued with him in situations like these. He always said, "Emmy's just like a sister to me. We've grown up together. There's nothing going on, and if there were, it would have happened long ago, even before you came along." Yes, it was me who pursued Michael. We were alumni at the same university and met during a cultural performance in our sophomore year. Seeing him on stage playing the piano, suave and gentlemanly, he instantly captured my heart. I initiated the pursuit, and after nearly 6 months, he finally agreed to give us a try. We were happy for a long time until we both graduated about a year and a half later. On graduation day, Emily arrived from another city, arms loaded with flowers, affectionately calling him Mikey at every opportunity as she celebrated his graduation. From that day on, endless arguments began between Michael and me, all over Emily. After a year of fighting, I realized I was exhausted. Or maybe I got used to the fact that there was always an Emily between me and Michael. I no longer had the strength to be upset. In the past, I would weep through the night, heartbroken, feeling like my world had collapsed. I couldn't accept that the man I pursued and loved for so long would focus all his attention on a childhood friend he barely saw once a year. Now, I can endure surgery alone and bear the pain when the anesthesia wears off. Seeing Michael with the flowers Emily liked barely stirs anything in me. It's as if the person standing before me isn't the boyfriend I loved so deeply, but just another passerby. A few days after I was discharged from the hospital, Emily showed up at my house. She stood in front of me with a basket of fruit, looking slightly apologetic, and said, "Juliana, I'm so sorry about the other day. That airport was so big, I went around in circles and couldn't find the exit, so I had to ask Mikey to come pick me up." Sitting on the sofa, I looked at her coolly and said,